I feel like DAX is aspiring to become step by step more programming language, because DAX never was a programming language. When you're talking about DAX, you never say that I am a programmer and I'm a DAX programmer. You say that, all right, I'm Power BI developer, but I use DAX for introducing the calculations, right? But the Rust release has showed that Power BI is aspiring to become more and more environment for the programming. Why? Because one thing was missing in Power BI that always was for me kind of no-go. It was like you always had to write the measures, and measures were not as flexible as I would love to be them to be, right? But the last release that we're gonna try now is coming with the user defined function. So you define a function, you keep it there, and you can customize it, and you can use whatever calculations for whatever calculations you want. That's what was missing in Power BI, right? Now we have that, and let's see how it works. So excited to show you the new feature of the new release of Power BI. In this release, you can actually define the function and use it throughout your calculations in Power BI in the measures without copying and pasting every time, as it is a built-in function in Power BI. Imagine that you are using the SumX function, but it's the function that you have defined. So first step you need to do is to update your Power BI, because if you don't have the latest version, which is 2025 September version, you're not gonna have it. You need to also go to options and settings, go to options, and here you need to make sure that you are switching on the functionality, the feature. So you go here, the preview features, scroll you down, and here on DAX User Defined Function, you need to make sure that this is switched on. So you click OK, and now you're ready to go. I want to apply a tax on amount, and we need to go here, tax query view. I already written this. Let's write it. So you're defining the function, and then you're saying it's gonna be function, name of the function, the type of the data, and actual calculation here. All right. So you have here evaluate and add tax. This part here actually is going to evaluate your function before you go and write it on measure. So it's kind of DAX environment in which you can test your DAX, right? Evaluate your DAX. If we change it to 200, so 10% out of 200, 180 after taxes. And here you basically can have any calculations that you want. You can actually add this like this, and they are gonna have the same number here. But now let's keep it 10% and go apply. So what you do, you see this here, you do like add new function, or you can do update model with changes. You see the add new function, you're adding the new function, and the name that's already used for the function. I have already used this one, so I need to write other name, or I need to update this one here. So I can go with update model, but for simplicity, for showing you how it works for the first time, let's choose the other name. Let's say tax, and let's add tax, and let's run it. No, let's actually update the new function. My battery is going down, but it's okay. Update model. So we are creating model. Once you have created the model, you can actually go to your semantic model, and you see here you have the functions. So when you go to functions, you have tax, taxit, and add tax. These three are made by me. I can always go and see them. and I want to now I want to create a new measure which is going to take the amount and apply the on that taxed revenue is gonna be some x, the name of the table, all right, an expression sum. Okay, here's it. Here we go. We have new function now here. If we go to our calculations here, and I want to add that new measure that I've used my function, and if you see here,